Finally, some good news. Check this out. Van, Reefer, Flatbed division. Today we're getting an update on how our freight rates, national average freight rates are doing. We're gonna start off with the van division, get into the Reefer division, and then talk about the Flatbed division. We'll talk about the national averages for the rate per mile. Is this a good time to get into trucking? I don't know, only you can decide. So let's get into it. Van division, look at this beauty, okay? April, May, June, July, finally, 4 months in a row, and we can see an uptick. You can see in April, $1.99 per mile, in May, 2.02, in June, 2.06, and in July, the first 15 days of July, our national average for freight rates is $2.10 per mile. Are we running at a profit? Yes, these rates are. You can run a trucking company now at a profit. At $1.99, I don't know, but in $2.10 as a national average on every one of your miles, loaded and empty, yes, you can run at a profit. If we are going to have July and August, if August again is going to be an uptick, this is where you're going to start seeing changes, meaning that the equipment is not going to be as cheap as it is right now. Right now, there's an influx of equipment, of used equipment at the auctions and the dealerships. You can get a steal for equipment right now on anything, on used trucks, trailers, flatbeds, reefers. Everything is available to you right now, and it's rock bottom prices. But if this is going to continue for the next 2 or 3 months, I know at least 400 or 500 people that are trying to get into the market and are just waiting for that trigger point that we've decided that we feel is the right point to enter the market. Now, if you are trying to get into the market and need assistance on how to get into the market, I have created a 7-part series on how to open up a trucking company in the US. Okay, you can use that same methodology for opening up the trucking company here in Canada, and it literally guides you every step of the way on how to do it. Okay, so for those of you entrepreneurs, for those of you that are, owner operators that want to dispatch yourselves, for those of you that are company drivers that want to become owner operators to dispatch yourself, what is the entry point? Well, you can learn a lot about that stuff in my private sessions. Okay, so under my YouTube membership, just go into the Mentee and you can have private sessions with me in a group setting. Now let's get into the reefer rates. Also really nice to see that it is in the last 4 months we have an uptick every single month. So in April, $2.33 per mile. In May, $2.42 per mile. In June, $2.44 per mile. And in July right now, the first 15 days, we're at $2.47 per mile as a national average. Now, this is great news. Again, another division that has every single month is steering in the right direction. Things might be getting better. I think we need another 2-3 months in order to decide that. But then let's get into the flatbed division. Also, flatbed has been pretty stable over the last 4 months. No ups, no downs. So you can see right across the board, we have 3 out of 4 months that are $2.52 per mile. Now, are flatbeds worth it? We have a flatbed division over here, and we run all of our trailers with 53-foot Rolltites, okay? In the US, they refer to them as Connestogas. Our Connestogas are 1 or 2 wide, and we get all of them from Verdun tarp. The reason that we use them is because we have the 102-inch clearance on the inside, and the drivers love it. They don't have to tarp, but they still take advantage of the rates, the flatbed rates. The main reason why drivers hate driving in the flatbed division is because of the tarping. Okay, you get rid of the tarping, you get a lot more drivers that are willing to work for you in the flatbed division, and you get the exact same rate. Whether you have a Connestoga or not, you're still benefiting from those national average freight rates at $2.52 per mile. Now, fuel, a little bit we're going to touch about fuel before we finish off this video. $3.87 per gallon is a national average, so we are taking advantage of a little bit lower prices. This time last year, I think we were at $4.40, $4.50. It has come down $3.87, which is great. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel so I could keep you guys up to date on everything that's happening in the world of trucking. Now guys, comments are very powerful. If you have anything that you'd like for me to research and to make a video on, please put the comments down below. I do read a lot of the comments that come in, and I'm very engaged with my audience, so put those comments down below, and don't forget to like and share these videos.